What are some of like your favorite superheroes or superhero series or what that shit when you were growing up?
The Hulk.
Why the Hulk?
Hulk was dope. Super dope.
Why?
When you're a kid where you really can't like get too mad and like say too much, you gotta like get mad inside. You can't curse. You gotta like hold it in. Like I used to always just envision myself like close my eyes and get real mad and just turning green and huge or whatever, and just being able to just mess up the room, mess up the bed or whatever, and
then shrink back down.
Yeah, because you get that that immediate rush of power. When you're angry or whatever, the adrenaline. It's like you can do some cool stuff.
Yeah,
I was playing around with that when I was a little kid. So the Hulk. Who else?
What part about the Hulk don't you like?
That I don't like?
Yeah. So we know what you like. What part about the Hulk that you don't like?
I mean, nothing. I mean, he's pretty much...
He's a perfect superhero.
I'm not saying he's perfect, but it's not like, damn, I wish he didn't do that. I mean, if you go back, to the writing, like the clothes, like I wish he had more of a, like they explain how his clothes got on this song, Like,
he always kept his pants on?
Yeah. Like,
everything else ripped off but his pants?
Dude is a drifter. It's not like he just has a whole bunch of clothes around. Every time he get mad, it's a new outfit. God fucking do it. Yeah, that's about it.
He's a drifter. I guess you can go steal some clothes. It was always brown pants, though. Like, how many pairs of brown pants does this dude have?
A lot. Stretchy, too.
I guess you can't have no fucking big green schlong in the comic book, so... Yeah. I mean, what was that? Watchmen? Where they had the blue dude? Just, like, come on, man. Make yourself some underwear. Yeah. So the Hulk is your favorite one. See, the Hulk was cool. I couldn't like click with the Hulk. Like, I didn't have that, I guess, internal rage thing.
Well, it seemed like I'm over here just like cracking beer bottles when I'm like 6.
Killing puppies.
I mean, he's just one of them. But I mean, like, I'm just thinking about who I like now. All
right, when
I'm watching Avengers, like the Hulk is the number one guy who I want to see. Far.
We watched the Avengers, yeah, because I mean, most of the Avengers are just boring shit.
Yeah. So top 3 of all time?
Yeah. No pressure, Bart. I mean, we talking about superheroes here.
Yeah, I know, man. But I want to keep hope there, but I don't know if he's there in the top 3.
Okay.
But definitely Wolverine. Definitely. Are we going off strict known superheroes or just powers?
Whatever you.
What's that movie? Jumper. The teleport stuff.
Jumper.
Yeah.
Like, are there superheroes?
No. The teleportation guy. He can like teleport.
Nightcrawler
with Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson.
You never seen that? He can teleport.
Nightcrawler.
He's basically Nightcrawler, but he looks regular. He's a regular person. He just has that ability.
With Samuel L. Jackson.
It's not a Marvel movie. It's called Jumper.
Oh, I don't know.
But it's a regular, basically regular people with that power.
Is there a comic book attached to it?
I don't know.
It's got to be a comic book attached to it. That's the rules.
All right, comic book. What I got so far, man? Definitely not Captain America. I never liked that guy.
But you don't like America? You're some kind of terrorist?
He's just a regular guy, just souped up.
So?
He's Brock Lesnar. Wolverine definitely, man. Everybody else is debatable. Like you can, it can change any day. Wolverine is definitely always going to be in the top 3, though.
Why Wolverine, though?
He's almost a perfect superhero.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because he's not too good like Superman. He can go both ways. He can do some messed up stuff. He doesn't have all his priorities in order.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like kind of,
flawed.
He's flawed. And you can relate to him. He has a drinking problem, but he's like, he doesn't get drunk.
Because that's fucking healing ability.
Yeah. So it's like, but he still drinks all the time. He smokes all, like, why do you do that? Like, but it's just weird, that he does it. But I don't know if it's just so we can relate to him or what.
I don't know if it'd be weird. If I couldn't get cancer or any kind of negative shit, why wouldn't I?
You don't feel the effects.
Well, no, he does, doesn't he? But it's like brief. That's why he drinks so much and smokes so much, because it's real brief.
Yeah, I don't know.
And his body kind of gets rid of it. I like Wolverine. I like Wolverine. Wolverine's probably my favorite one as well. But the best part about Wolverine is obviously the claws.
Think so?
Yeah.
Nah, healing.
No. Let me tell you why. Why I think the claws is the best part. One, it's just cool as fuck. Like when he's ripping people up, all that other shit. However, the reason why he can have the claws is only because of his mutant healing power. Mm-hmm. Like anyone else would have been dead. Mm-hmm. And I think that's super dope how they did that. Like, all right, his power is kind of weird. Like he can heal himself real quick, like when he doesn't get black eyes. But when you add in like the animanium, like it makes him super dope.
Yeah.
But that's not his power. His power allows him to have like the claws and all that other shit. Yeah. But I just have a problem with Marvel. I was thinking about this. I have a problem with Marvel in general because their superheroes are too goddamn strong. Like Cyclops, like this motherfucker can level a city with his eyes. You know,
only at certain times though. He's not always that powerful.
Yeah, but it's just weird. I think they do that because otherwise, how are you gonna have anyone fight him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's super powerful at certain times when he doesn't want to be, but when he has like a bad guy in front of him, he's like, "Oh, I got it.
Oh, I can't do it."
He's a baby stream.
He's a baby stream.
I wasn't thirsty.
I feel like Marvel does that a lot, man. Like they write themselves into corners. Like, well, shit, we gotta like nerf this superhero in order to make this, you know, entertaining.
Yeah.
I thought Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man because there's been plenty of times Spider-Man got his ass kicked, and I feel like you need that with a superhero. You can't just have like absolutely hate Superman. Like the dude's a god, right? He can fly, don't have to breathe. He got cool breath. Laser eyes, like he get his power from the sun. When is the sun not out? Right? The motherfucker can turn back time by flying backwards around the world. Like, come on. I feel like they made kryptonite when someone walked into the room and was like, so how's anyone gonna beat him? Yeah. They're like, shit.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Like, let's give him a weakness. I hate Superman. Like I don't no Superman comic, TV show, none of that shit is ever entertaining because it's like, well, he's Superman. Like if he loses, it doesn't make any sense unless it involves kryptonite.
Or like, you know, innocent bystanders because he can't hurt anyone. He can't kill anyone.
Yeah, that's dumb.
So that's kind of weird.
Batman is another one who's, I think, I feel like Batman could be so much cooler if they made him just crazy as shit. It's supposed to be in this guy who, I don't want to kill people. If he was just like a psychopath, like there's this whole theory that Batman is just another member or another inmate in Arkham Asylum and all this shit's in his head. But of course they've never done that because that'd be super dark.
Yeah.
But if they did that, like that make Batman so much fucking cooler. Like if he was just beating up like regular people, but he in his mind there's these evil supervillains he's trying to save the planet.
That's terrifying.
Exactly.
That's why he fights every freaking week. Like crazy people.
Like he's beating up regular ass people, right? Like and then the cops are because the cops are like chasing after Batman and all this other shit.
Once they introduce that, Batman is over.
Well, yeah,
he's
but
done.
It'd be so cool. It'd be so fucking cool.
What do you feel? Have you seen that trailer for Blackburn?
Blackburn?
Is that the movie? I think so. Blackburn.
You
haven't seen that?
No.
That's exactly what you really, I think, are describing.
It's like we think he's a superhero, but he's actually just fucking nuts.
Yep. And he's Superman.
And he's Superman.
Mm.
Damn.
He's Superman. Like legit Superman.
But he's just crazy
he's
as shit.
Bad.
Yeah, I don't think you have enough flaws, man. Especially in today's age. I think kids need to see that shit. Like, oh, he's a superhero, but he's also, bad at math or something. Otherwise they're just like these perfect people. Like I can't identify with Thor. I think that's why I identify with Wolverine and Spider-Man so much because they're just like, they seem like regular people who have superpowers. I mean, Spider-Man was like, I ain't stopping crime, you crazy. And then his dad died or his uncle died. Yeah. And it's like, oh, I can get that. That makes sense. But like Superman, I can't get behind Superman. I can't get behind Batman either.
I don't know, man. I like them both.
You like Superman and Batman?
Like you're not seeing a Superman movie? Like Superman comes out tomorrow. You're not seeing it?
I'm not going to rush to see it.
That's tough.
I think I saw Man of Steel, but I saw that, I think like a random Wednesday afternoon at like 3.
That was the last one I really liked.
That was the last one he came out with.
What are you talking about?
The Superman Man of Steel? When he was like, they were fighting super fast. Remember they punching hella fast? It had Lawrence Fishburne in it.
Yeah, they came out with after that they came in Superman versus Batman. I didn't see Justice League. I haven't seen that.
Hot garbage. Did you like Superman versus Batman?
Not as much as Man of Steel.
I thought Superman versus Batman was a good movie.
I think it wasn't as bad as everybody
made it out to be.
Yeah, made it out to be, but it wasn't great. For to have Superman and Batman in the same movie.
Well, Superman's a shitty ass superhero, so Batman had to carry the day. The problem I had with it was Ben Affleck as Batman. Although he did a better job than I anticipated him doing.
Yeah, true. If it was Christian Bale with the current Superman, that movie would have been bananas.
Christian Bale was the worst Batman ever.
Worst?
Well, I forgot about Val Kilmer.
Worst?
Christian Bale wasn't a good Batman.
You gotta explain that.
I'm sorry. He wasn't a good Batman.
Just tell me why.
Well, one, he had a lisp. And he had a lisp and then had a deep voice when he was Batman. Like, I'm Batman. Like I just couldn't get behind it, man. He's part of the reason why I think the Dark Knight trilogy is supremely overrated.
Overrated?
Supremely overrated. The best part of the Dark Knight trilogy were the villains.
True.
Best part, hands down.
I'll give you that.
Like when I watched, what was it? The Dark Knight was the second one, right?
Yeah.
When I watched that, I was just waiting for Joker to come back on screen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like it was just like Batman, Two-Face. I don't give a shit. Give me Joker again.
Because it's Batman though.
Nah, man. Heath Ledger just killed it as the Joker. He was so much more entertaining than Batman. When Heath Ledger was on screen, it like made you pay attention.
But that's Heath Ledger. That wasn't the role.
Well, they should have fucking cast Heath Ledger as Batman then. Shit.
Nah,
like Christian Bale, old lame
Christian
ass.
Bale, Batman Begins was dope.
Nah, he wasn't dope as Batman. The best part of that was Scarecrow.
I don't know, man. I like Christian Bale as Batman, but I agree. Like with, I like the Joker, but Bane was my favorite character from the trilogy.
Really?
Bane was iconic, dude.
I fucks with Bane because of the shit that he would say.
Constantly, he was a big buff dude who wore a tank top, and a mask on his face,
mask.
bald head. That just screams like villain.
Yes,
like,
brother.
Yeah, that screams like, I ain't gonna fuck with him.
I ain't fucking with that dude.
Yeah, I can't. And he's well, I mean, if you go to the comic Bane, like he's 9 feet tall or whatever, 8 feet tall. But
the Dark Knight Rises Bane was so much better than the comic book Bane because comic book Bane was like this tertiary character that had green shit coming into him.
Yeah, he was more. Yeah, I agree.
But I just had a problem. Well, I didn't think Dark Knight Rises was that good of a movie.
I think Bane made it a good movie.
But same thing with the Dark Knight. I think the Dark Knight was a better movie than Dark Knight Rises.